Hello, welcome to China Mosaic. I'm Wang XiaoHui for China.org.cn. Today, when fishermen plan to set out on a long oceanic journey, they will inevitably rely on their motors and the electronic navigation system. However, several centuries ago, the navigation conditions of their predecessors were less developed and more complicated, which led them to explore the limits of their wisdom beyond current imagination. Recently, a navigation brochure for the South China Sea has attracted a great amount of attention. The navigation brochure, considered the Bible of Chinese captains in the past, is a collection of routes and experiences from sailors over a period of at least 400 years. During those years, fishermen traveling around the archipelagos in Nansha wrote down the various conditions of the region's isles. Many islands' reefs had for the first time been named and recorded, and would later be developed and managed. The most mesmerizing aspect of the brochure is the route charts made by China's sailors during their trips, where they observed the movements of birds and clouds, and the charted routes which are almost as precise as today's modern navigational maps. In addition to their wisdom, the map was charted as a result of the dogged determination of the sailors. The new generation of fishermen in the South China Sea no longer resort to the old navigation brochure, but the charts and terms which appear in the booklet, as well as the special ceremonial practice sailors observe before setting out on their journey, remain in use. Sailors are still following the rules formulated in the brochure in many means of exploration, using and protecting the resources of the sea. Today, as people who are familiar with the brochure pass away one after another, the preservation of the document is facing a great challenge. Proactive rescue work has been adopted to preserve the brochure, which has been listed among the country's intangible cultural heritage for its significant and historical role in recording the Chinese people's effort in exploring the South China Sea. At the same time, for the generations of fishermen living near the South China Sea, the content of the brochure reveals their livelihood day by day. Despite the long distance between both their starting point and the destination, the four corners of the sea have always been their homeland. More than anyone else in the world, they can be passionate about the South China Sea and long for the stability of the region. For the foreseeable future, the dispute in the South China Sea will seemingly remain unresolved as the countries involved continue to be influenced by their individual political concerns. Why not change these views by reading the navigational brochure, which charts the South China Sea as means of better understanding the region's history and culture? Thank you for watching.